Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are on build number 9 of our Lily's sewing shop, and hopefully, cross our fingers, if I can manage it, our final one. But on our last video we put together our back wall and our little lamp that is not doing too well. And then we did our wiring, and at one time we had this attached, but this came off and I got frustrated on our floor, and then we stopped. So we're going to fix the lamp. I think what the problem is I'm not far enough out. When this sits right, it bumps, and I can see the lines here. I'm a little bit back, and crooked. It was because I had this next already attached and I had trouble seeing the lines. So I think what I'm going to do real quick, pull this little guy off, and we're going to fix this, because this, I just put the wires on with the double-sided tape, which is fine if I'm not moving it. But the problem is, this is also not attached. So I need to get this attached on. So let's use our Aleene's original tacky glue. You can tell oh, that's the tape. And just, there's like a little ledge that it should sit on here. And then on here, which that ended up turning out really good. I was worried about that, that oil paper. I was honestly worried, but I think it turned out pretty good. Stick a little super glue in there, and then let's see, whoops, if we can get this to set on there solid. Okay, much better than it was. Now we need to run the wires down, but make sure they come off the side, kind of in that little groove there, because we don't want it to be messing with our bottom here. So we're gonna re-glue with our Aleene's here. And then I also am gonna use a little bit of the super glue where I want it to go, because that way it won't move. I think that was my problem. Even if I had got it down good, it just wiggled too much. Okay, we're in the lines now. They do have the little lines on the floor, which is very nice. If I can get it there. Our shade is a little crooked, I think. No, it's good. I think the top, maybe from the top down, it's a little crooked. Okay, so now what we need to do is put our shelf back on, and they're going to go in these two little holes. But this wire needs to come up because it needs to go in this front little divot, and then the back wires need to go in this back divot. So let's get our glue onto the bottom of our cabinet here. And I'm just going to put a little bit, let's see, yeah, behind, behind on the left, in front on the right. A little bit of super glue. Okay, so we're going to get this. Okay, I'm nervous now. This was much easier when the back wall wasn't on. But now this, here's my problem. Okay, I gotta hold on. So off to the right we have our long light and we have our USB. But this chunky part right here needs to go inside the cabinet. Okay, there we go. Okay, get that up in front. Okay, up in front. Stay out of my. Here, let's. Oh, come on. Okay, I think the wires are right. Now I just gotta get it in the little holes. No, those wires are not. Don't come out of the lamp, please. Go in the holes, go in the holes. We're not even close. I'm gonna have to take this back wall off, aren't I? I was trying so hard not to. Okay. I just ruined my lamp. Awesome. Okay. I believe the lamp is not even attached anymore. But I believe that side is in good. Wire. Okay. Yeah, much easier without this back when the back wall wasn't on. Okay, I'm in. My back wall's ruined, my lamp's off, but my cabinet's on. Okay. One thing at a time. Let's fix the lamp. This was not a very good design on the lamp wires. It should have been in the back of here, not in the front, down here. If it had been in the back, it would have just like went straight across. But now we've got to come up and then back, and which is a bit rough. I got so far off on that. Okay, we've got to re-glue. Yeah. I'm on a roll this morning. Please don't tell me it's going to be that kind of a day. It is not even 8 a.m. Awesome. Okay, wires, you stay. I'm literally just trying to get them tucked back along the side of the cabinet and behind the lamp. Like I said, if it had went back in the back here and then came out the back, it'd been so easy. But coming out the front and then the back, that was the difficult part. My cabinet's not right. I mean, the red wire is sticking out the front. There we go. That's why my wall came off, because the cabinet was pushing back. That black wire stuck. Dang it. No, don't move. Just to make sure the black wire was not underneath that edge. It was, but now we're good. I think. Okay. Okay. I just pulled the black wire off of the back of this because I was moving it. I'm just going to put it back on. The back of this lamp. Okay. Okay, now we gotta re-put this chunk of wire in there and then out the side. Okay. Now we have to reattach the wall. Oh my. Why is this so difficult? I don't understand what it's doing. I'm so done playing with you now, though. So done. Just trying to see. Yeah, there's a. I can't tell if that's the flooring or if that's a black line. So if that goes there. Whoop. I'm just. Like I said, I'm done playing. Okay. You need to go up front. Oh my gosh. Please, please, please. As long as we get these two wires up front, we can always move the wires later. Stay now. I am not playing with you anymore. Okay. Yes, we're good there. We're waiting for glue to dry because I'm not going to do this again. That's fine. I'm not messing with it. Okay. Just stay. Now that I've knocked over every other thing on my desk. Yes, we want the, I did this once wrong already. We want the aliens on the back of the flooring. I was really just joking when I said if I do my work double. I'll stretch out the build, but I didn't mean this many times. Dang. I think so far I've built most things twice because I've built them and then wrecked them. Okay, and then we're going to put some super glue on the top of these little tabs. Right? Yeah. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit on these ones too. Just because I ain't playing no more. Alright, and then we just want to make sure that this big chunk of wire, because we can't slide this back in once we get the wall on. So as long as that big chunk where the wires are taped is in there, we're fine. Alright, and then we're going to come and slap this down on top. Make sure, oh, come on. You're not, because I'm backwards. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm thinking I'm going to stick a little bit of super glue on the back of the top of this to help hold that wall up. That is something I did not do before, and I think that that will help some. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, yep, I am flush. Nope, not right there, but I am here. Okay, so this is not on all the way on this side. That super glue did like nothing. Please stay, please stay, please stay. Oh, it was. It just popped. Something just popped. I just don't know what. We're flush on the bottom, so the bottom's good. No, the top's good. I will say, oh, it was this right here. That's fine. My lamp did turn, so that like middle post is coming out at a 45-degree angle instead of a straight on. I'm not changing it though. We're just leaving. We're gonna have a little crooked lamp. That's fine. This will get sucked in when we put the walls and the ceiling on, so it'll help. That's not gonna stay. That's fine, as long as I don't pop this base. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was just our fix from last time. So let's get into the new part. Okay. We need, what are we doing now? I don't even know. All right, so that was the step 48. No, this, we built step 48. That was step 59, putting it all together. So step 60, we need A11. And that is our ceiling. And that is the end of A. Just gonna make sure I sand down these little notches. And then, where is my brown marker? I don't even know. don't have to do this, obviously. This is just my preference to cover up the lighter areas from my sanding and the lighter areas from where they're attached to the board. And it just evens out all that wood color. So now our little hole is going to be closer to the left side, and we're going to go upside down, right? So they're going to go in into these little holes here, not on the top, but inside. So, and this is where it gets a little bit hectic, because next I will be putting a wall on, but with just the one wall, it can have a tendency to not want to stay. So we're going to also put our super glue just kind of on the sides of these holes, just to give a little bit of extra oomph. And then hole on the left. Now it also does not show glue on this step, I'm just saying. I found in the other one I needed the glue. It didn't really want to stay on its own. They are tighter than the other one, so that may work. So it's your discretion. You know, if you want to try it without glue and see if it holds, great. I'm just at the point where I'm just going to glue them. All right, and then we need our side wall where we put the 3 pictures on. This was from step 52. So this is going to go on the left. So it's going to go one in there and on the bottom, and then this one is going to go inside here. So and this will help 90-degree out this too, because I can already tell it's slanted. Yeah. I was like, no. Nope. Sorry, it's going on the inside of that. This is going on the outside, and this is, okay, so we want it on the bottom of here. I don't know why I'm having issues with this today, with this whole build. And then just, I will put a touch of super glue around the bottom here, and then on that sides here. Okay, so I'm going to pop in my bottom first. Oh, they're going to match on the sides too. Hang on. Hang on. It's going to go on the inside. So I'm also going to put some glue on here. This is going to go into the back wall. Whoop. Should we do a little bit of that super glue since it's probably not wet anymore. Okay, so we're just going to slide it in the bottom and then into the back and get this lined up on the top. There we go. I say it's kind of a puzzle. Like, you've got to get it far enough down so that it'll line up here, but you've also got it far enough in the wall, into the back part of the wall, that it'll line up. But yet you have to have it lined up before it goes all the way in the back. So it's kind of like you've got to do a little bit of this side and a little bit of that until it all snaps together. And then just be careful, like where your other hand is pushing on. You don't want to snap pieces or break that stupid lamp loose or that cabinet loose. Okay, we're flush there. All right, so we've got our wall on here now. Okay, and then next page. Step 61, 62. Okay, we're going to take our sewing table, our sewing machine table, and we're going to put it in. Oh. My scissors came off and tore the, nope, I just broke the bottom. I mean, I didn't break it, it just kind of came a little loose. Oh my gosh. I'm not rebuilding this thing either. No, no, no. Just the back leg here lifted up a little bit on that side. Oh, on the front too. It didn't break off, it just like, I don't know, it's weird. It's forcing a little bit of glue in there. Okay, good thing, I mean, it's on the underneath. I'm not going to see it. Okay, so this is going to set on the rug, but not centered on the rug. Oh, are there holes? Do we get? No. Wait, there. Why did we put our roof on first? Okay, there are little squares. Yes, it's very hard to see now that we have the roof on for you guys, but there is a little square here and here, and then here. That's where we want to put our glue, because that's, right? Yeah, that's where our legs are going to sit. Maybe you'll see them better with the white glue on there. Three little dots there, there, and there. So, and then I'm going to super glue onto the feet here. Wait, there's 4. There is a 4th one right behind. Duh. So four little glue spots there. Okay. I mean, that's where it shows, but dang, that is so close to that. I'll show you guys in just a sec, as soon as I get this glued down. That is really close to that cabinet on the wall. Like, I mean, I guess it's supposed to be, but it is like right up there. There is like not even a finger's width between the cabinet and that sewing machine. So it's good. They gave us spots, you know, they give us the square for the sewing machine, they give us the square on the wall for the cabinet, because otherwise and they give us the squares here, we would be bonking things, and that's when it makes me mad. So, okay, what's next? Okay, B33. Now this is, I gotta admit, the one thing I'm very disappointed in. B33. I thought it'd be the phone, because we have another phone that's wood. But when we got that lovely sewing machine, they do give us like one nice metal piece in the fireplace. It was our lamp, and then we had the wooden phone. But this is wooden. I really, really, really wanted to make this. Like give them like we did in, okay, be very careful because of this. You don't want to break that off. In the tailor shop, this is the sewing shop, but when we did the tailor shop, we had a plastic mannequin bust, and then we made the skirt, you know? That was so adorable. When I saw this picture, that's why I got it, because I thought we were gonna make that. I mean, I'm not a seamstress, but it would have been fun to try, but it's just wood. Okay, whatever. All right, and this is going over, now we have 2 holes over on this side right here. If you have trouble, look underneath. You can see the 2 holes over here. And it doesn't show glue, so you may not need it, but you know I'm doing it. Okay, you just gotta find them. It just sits right there next to the sewing table, okay? All right, and then, okay, now, okay, so we're gonna run our second lamp, our second light here. All right, so it's gonna come, okay, it's gonna come up the side of the cabinet, and this is so hard to show. There's a little notch right here in the cabinet, and you want it to go into that little notch, and then into this little notch here at the top, run across, and then we're going to put it down this hole. Oops. Okay. So first of all, we want to bend this 90 degrees right there, so that it sits just like that. Now, yeah, they show it like bent like right at the light, because there's a little lip on the light and it does not go further than that. So I guess you just want to get it bent as close. There we go. Okay, so I am going to, I did this on the last one, just put a little line of glue right around that lip. I don't know if it helps or not. This is going to just sit right like that. Now, I am not going to glue this down. I'm going to tape it down. They did give us a little sticker sheet. I have one already used from the last one, and just some clear pieces of little tape that I am going to stick right here. And then, where are you? It's very hard to see these. And then we're going to run it across to this corner, into that little notch there. And so I am going to put another sticker right here at the notch, so that it doesn't wiggle across the front, right? And then when we run it down the side here, we want to put all that extra back in behind the cabinet. you want to tape it down or, you know, glue it down, you can, but we're going to put our wall right here, which is going to smash it there, so I'm good with that. It does show the glue, but I'm not gluing it. Now make sure your USB switch is out. Put that wire. Actually, should I like? If it would just stay in a little bit tighter. I really don't want to glue it down, but I want it a bit tighter. Maybe I will put a little, like a half piece down. No, that's, I'm just trying to decide. Sorry, guys. I can't tell if there's a piece of tape. Yeah, there's a piece of tape. I'm going to, I don't have my little scissors in here. Dang it. I'm going to just cut one of their pieces of tape in half because I just want a little something here. We're not going to see that side anyways because that wall is right up against it. I just don't, when I go to put the wall on, I don't want to have to fight with these wires. I've already fought with them enough. So we're just going to go ahead and tape them down so that it's nice and flush against the cabinet. Like I said, that wall's going in these little divots, so it's going right up against that. So you're not going to see that. So I'm not worried about them being perfectly straight. They're a little wiggly, but as long as they're flush, I'm good. Okay. There's the wire. Next is our other wall. So this is the wall that we put the 4 little racks on, and we want to make sure that wire, that USB wire, comes in that little spot there. So again, these are going, the glue is going on the bottom here. And then on the top here. And like I said, this one does not show glue either. You don't have to glue it down if you feel comfortable. And then, yeah, and then on this side. I'm just gonna have them hanging on my wall, and I don't want them falling off at any point. And just a little bit of super glue on the tabs. And that ceiling is going in that center one again. Okay, so we've got to put it on the bottom. Make sure that USB is going through there now. I want to do that first, but yet it's got to sit up on the base. Oh, and I did this wrong again. Jeez, Missy, how many times am I going to do that? I don't know how many more times I got to glue. Jeez. I'm just going to stick it in the little spots where these go. I'm done fighting. Okay, and then that, yeah, that's where you, oh, I thought it was in there. Oh, there we go. It was close. Again, make sure that USB is good. There we go. And it's in the top. Sometimes it just takes a little man power. Woman power, I should say. As much as I'm pushing, I'm also being gentle in a way because I don't want to cave them in, you know. Okay. So see now, this is coming out of that hole, which stops it from, you know, jiggling. All right, we've got everything flush here. Flush here, yep, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, folks, we're rocking and rolling. Finally. It only took us 40 minutes to get into the groove. All right, that was our wall. Okay, now we need D5. D5, which is our, oh, turn it around, Missy, yeah. It is our second, in our actual ceiling, our roof, whatever we're calling it. Hit this with my brown real quick. We'll be ready to put it on. This one should be fairly simple since they should all be lined up already. Oh, the water softener guy here, so my dog's gonna go nuts. But it's funny, she won't go out. He brings treats. He likes the dogs that on his route. He tried to make friends with her. She will bark the whole time, but she will not like go and let him pet her or anything. It's like she's so vicious, but yet she will not go to people. My son comes over every few weeks, and she still barks at him, and it's been like 6 months. I think last time she only barked like once when he came in and then settled down. So it's getting better, but it's just like, really? Okay, so this now, we have 1 here on each side, and then we have 4 back here. They're gonna just sit right in all of these. Okay, so I am gonna put just a bit of glue on the sides here. I don't think I need the super glue, but or on the back, but I am going to stick these on the sides. So like I said, it's going on my wall. Whoop, I do not want some random thing like I bump it or I bump the cord and it all falls apart. Oh, and then the neighbor dog's gotta get in on it. Okay, that one went in really nice. Okay, see, like I said, it was already lined up. Everything should be in line there. That should have went in really easy like it did. And we're all even. Okay. Now we have to put a few little thingies in left. So we have our little cabinet here, and it is going 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 little marks up here. So let me put the glue on them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe you can see them better. So they're just sitting right. It's sitting right up front here. And then I am going to super glue on the bottom of the legs. I just like the combination. My super glue is getting down there. It's almost at the bottom. So I gotta make sure that each time I actually have glue on that brush. And sometimes I forget to tip the bottle. Okay. There we go. Let's hold it down without squishing all the things on top. we go, sitting right in there. Yep, not quite ready. Keep you down. All right, that leans around the base. The white will dry clear, no problems. All right, and then, okay, we have D7, the little teddy bear here. Now I'm not gonna worry about his sides. He has a little thing, he's gonna sit, oh, right here, there's a little hole right here. Up front, if you have trouble, again, you can look in the back, or on the bottom and see. I saw him right there. And kind of, oh, he goes in straight. Okay. So just like that, he's just sitting right there, just hanging out. All right, now we're going to put in our little stool. Okay, the little stool that we made, and we want to make sure, I want to make sure that my pages are facing me. And this is going to go one, oh, come on. Are there little holes? No. I don't, it just sits in front, but I don't think there's any little, I don't think there's any little squares like before. So you have a little bit of playroom to where you would like to put it. I'm just seeing what's like the boxes go there. I just want to make sure I don't have to put anything in front of it. The box and the phone, and that's over there. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, and where else is that? Here. This is what I do like when they give us the spaces, so I can put that glue right on the right spot. Here I'm just guessing, because I want to put the super glue on here, because these are very small, even smaller than the other, the two other cabinets that we put in, or the sewing desk and the storage cabinet. These are even less of a square, so. Oh, dang it. Well, I was there on the front. I was a little too, not on the back, but that's okay. We got some super glue on there. Just wipe that little glob of glue off since it's not even getting used. Okay, so I just put mine kind of with the teddy bear and then like right with the edge of the material. Just kind of, there we go. Now we need, okay, so I need to get all my little boxes because I am the things left here. And then what papers do we have left? Okay, so we're gonna go, oh, those are the steps. So the box with the striped bottom, right, that says Lily's Flower Shop is going a long ways. And we need paper 1-9. This little one here. It's a sticker, but you know I'm putting glue on it. Oh, my dog. He's already gone. She needs a step. Right, and it's going to go just kind of, I don't know why, because we're gonna now put this little box on top of it. So I don't know why we did that. That kind of silly, but okay. We're just going to put that in the center of that. You cannot see the Lily's sewing shop now, so it doesn't matter which way it goes. But I guess we're going to go long ways. And we're going to set it right in front of the mannequin doll. Okay. I'm just going to give it just a little swipe of super glue just to help. Okay, so it's just sitting right in front there. And then next we need, so we have our 3 books left. So we're just going to stack them up, kind of just whichever which way, kind of all crookedy. I just want the spines all to show. That one's like a dress. I'm going to leave that one on top. We'll put this one on bottom. Although the phone's going on it, so I guess it won't matter because we're not going to see it anyways. Oh, come on. No, I don't want them to spiral. So we do want them all relatively one way, but just, I mean, you can actually stack them straight up if you want. If that's how you want your room, you know, nice and tidy. My books are not usually nice and tidy. But now we want the little phone. Oh yeah, that made D empty. A is empty, D is empty. This is, other than our extras, now B is empty, I believe. So this is not the exact same phone as the fireplace one. I looked. This one's a little bit shorter. Just be careful of, they don't give us an extra on this one. So be careful of this side bit. You don't want it to break off. Okay, we're just gonna set that right on top there. And it does have 2 little legs. Alright, so we've got a little stack with our phone. And then this is going to set in between the boxes and the bench. So it's going to just sit right in there. And again, I'm just going to swipe a little super glue. Just because that's just the way I do it. Now because I put my book or my phone a little crooked, my stack of books a little crooked, that's okay. I want that phone to show. Alright, so it's sitting right in there next to all of them. So we've got a nice front row of things here. Okay, and then last but, well no, not last but not least, we're going to take our little open box here. And remember we have these 4 little white scrolls. Oh, those 2 are already stuck together. Perfect. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. So we're just going to put them in like randomly. However you like. If you want them to be all nice and neat and orderly, go ahead and do that. Mine, of course, are not going to be like that. We know this. Okay, and then we're gonna put this, oh, goes in long ways, whoops, I should have, yep, okay, I need to make a few adjustments here. We'll just slide that one that way. I was thinking it was going in, like this, it's gonna go in like this. So the way I did it, they would all just be along the one side, you wouldn't really see all of them. I'm okay with that. And it's going to slide right in here next to, oh, well, are my pieces, okay, well, we'll see if my scrolls, one just fell out. We're gonna see if they touch anything. Yep. Okay, I had to kind of squeeze. I'll have to move them. Okay, ear. Yep, they've all just, we're at Scrolls Gone Wild here because everything is out. And I'm a little close to that wall, but I put super glue so it's not moving now. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's okay. We're just gonna re-put our scrolls back in now. Actually, this will, I think, be better. I'll make it look a little bit fuller than trying to put them 4 long ways. Now we just get 4 short ways and it'll make it look a bit fuller. Works for me. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got the scrolls in there. All right, so we have 2 more steps, 3 actually. So papers, they say 211, 212, and 214, but it's 110, 111, and 112. I don't know what they're, but these are the exact pictures. 110, 111, and 112, but they have totally different numbers. And it says, placed in various corners according to personal preference. Now, what do they mean by that? They don't have them on their picture. I don't, they're stickers. How are we supposed to place them in various corners? I don't understand where they're supposed to go. There's 3 little stickers. I mean, so I guess we could put one up here. I don't really want to put any there, or I guess we could, well, we could put them here. That's about the only, or maybe one on the side here and 2 up here. Okay, let's do that, I guess. Let's put this little one on the side of the cabinet. Come on, get off my tweezers. Okay. This is just randomly weird. And then one there. And the other one next to it, I guess. I guess that's what we're going for. And then that one little one there. So you can put them wherever you like. Maybe on the box, maybe down here. You could put one under the clock. You could technically put them over on this wall, but I didn't want to do that. I don't really think there's much space on the back wall, but you know, wherever you, maybe the little one up here. I don't really know why those are extras. Those were kind of just unnecessary, really, I think. But it is what it is, so we put them up. All right, we have 2 steps left. And I'm sure, yeah, we're at an hour, but we're gonna finish this thing. So, we want to take our okay, so this I'm pretty sure has a film on it. See, my fireplace one did not have this. I don't have this dust cover on the fireplace one. It's on each side. So now I'm kind of bummed that that doesn't have one. Okay, it's going to sit down in there, and this is the color side, so on the white side. Now, I think, yeah, we're gonna have to glue that in, because if we don't glue this in, then the box is just glued to the plexiglass, not to the frame. Okay, so first off, okay, I'm gonna get my bigger glue bottle. It's still Aleene's, it's just got a bigger squeeze, because I'm not doing that the whole ram twice. Now I am putting it fairly close to the back, to the corner, so that if it squeezes some out, hopefully it won't go too far and go in, you know, out of the frame. So this is going to go in first. Okay. And now we need to put glue on that same area. Actually, no, we're going to put the glue on here. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Now, this is just going to slip down in there too. Okay, so while this, we gotta give this a few minutes to dry. I didn't put any super glue on it, so we gotta let it get tacky. It is Alien's tacky, so it's gonna get tacky quick, but not right away, I've learned. We're going to put on our little hanger. So they gave us 3 screws, but we only need 2. And there's 2 little holes. I just want to make sure. I think I did this in the beginning. Whoop. That these screw heads are big enough, because on the fireplace one they weren't. Okay, so yep, we're just going to go ahead and put these in. Do they tighten? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, maybe. I was thinking they were just spinning in the hole. I think they are. I mean, no, they're in. They just don't like tighten up, I guess. Because that's just, I mean, they're in there, but like it, you know, usually you get a screw in, it goes so far, and then it stops spinning. These just aren't stopped spinning. But yeah, it's on there. Okay, okay. Now let's see. Ooh. Okay, nothing fell off. I was like, oh no, no. Look at my wall, my bottom. I was thinking that, oh God, this is arched. Oh my gosh, oh. What a disaster. What a flippin' disaster. We're gonna set this back down into here. And we're gonna get a white bead, because this for some reason like arched down. It's the wire. And you can see over there. Oh my gosh. And if we didn't have the, you know what? You know what? Nope. Nope. This is not going. And I'm not, nope. So, I'm gonna just make it match my other one. So, can't believe that happened. Actually, yes I can. I'm gonna just dot a bit more glue. Not a ton, because it's still pretty gluey, but I just want to kind of refresh it. And that way, because that's not, but what if? Yeah, this way it'll match my other one, because my other one doesn't have the desk cover either, and I'm okay with that. If you want the desk cover, you might want to super glue this piece, this bottom ceiling to it straight to the desk cover, you know, and make sure, like, hold it up before you glue it down. Make sure it's not going to show underneath here. So yeah, that was not fun. That was a bit of a mess, but I was already thinking I didn't want the desk cover, and that just kind of made the decision for me. Okay, so this is obviously going to have to sit for a while and glue, but we can test it out. Actually, I want that corner. That corner was a little droopy. We can plug this in and test it out. Oh, there went my book. So I am going to have to get a double box in here because I have 2 of these. But for now, we will plug this one in. And aha, it works. It works. Okay. Very, very cute. And I love how these, just the lights, I mean, there's the tiniest little bump. Like, you almost don't feel that. So, I have glue web. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Okay, and then our lamp works. Oh, you guys, what do you think? I think for as much trouble as it gave us, it turned out pretty good. This was the one I originally bought this for. I got a little bit of glue there. And I didn't know it was a double pack. I know if you haven't seen the fireplace review, you should go check that one out, because that was a bonus I didn't realize I was getting. This was $30 from Temu, and I thought, okay, well, prices are rising. Most of the houses now are like 40 or 50. So I thought, I'd never seen one of these before, on the wall picture frame DIYs, you know, and I thought this one was just adorable. Didn't realize I got a second one. So I did the second one off camera, but I did a quick review of it. Then I wanted to do this one on camera because this is the one I really wanted to do. I gotta admit, I like the fireplace better. I don't know. It's just the fireplace is just really awesome. This one's cool too. I really do like it. It just gave me a lot more trouble. I don't know if it's because I was having the expectations of the easiness of the fireplace build, and then any little trouble just kind of flustered me. Maybe that was it. I'm not sure. But I mean, there were some great aspects. This cabinet is awesome, and I love these little spools. You know, the book is great. I just love, I love that table. Some of the other things, you know, we frame pictures on the wall, which was kind of randomly weird, but okay. But these ones we put in the frames. I don't know. Anyways, I do really like a little spirally measuring tape there. That was an accident. It came off. It was a sticker. I pulled it off. It did that. I went, yeah, awesome. We'll keep it. What do you guys think? I mean, it's definitely going up. I already have a nail up opposite of the fireplace. Although this one is long ways. My fireplace, or this one is wide. My fireplace is tall. So, but they'll go opposite of right. They're not right in front of me in my workstation, but they're off to the left and the right of my workstation right here. So I will get to see them as soon as I get a double box and figure out how to run this wire across my desk without snagging it all the time. I just realized that's the middle of my desk. It's gonna have to, okay, well, we'll figure it out, but I'm gonna have them hanging up. All right, guys, well, I know we ran long on this one. We're hour and 15, but we got it done. We're good. That is holding very well, that frame. I'm picking it up by the frame. So, yeah, My only complaint was that dust cover, which I'm glad the other one didn't come with it, because now I know I don't want them. So if you would like the dust cover, because it will make everything safer in there, I get it, but that's just my preference, you know? So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you want to, I did find 2 more of these DIY picture frames. I'm not ordering anything till after Christmas because I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas. I do know there's at least one build of something. I just don't know what. If I don't get these for Christmas, would you guys want to see 2 more of these? Because I found 2 more from the same company in the same listing. There's another double kit I can get. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I don't have anything else till Christmas, after Christmas. So I will probably still be on here. I have what, 6 more days. 6 more days. I'll find something to do. So on that note, I hope you have a Merry Christmas if that is your thing. If not, I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you on whatever's next. Bye.